Hey, Shining. Kinda slow tonight, isn't it? So, you may have heard or seen The Shining has a sequel. Doctor Sleep. Adapted from Stephen King's novel, which followed up his awesome The Shining. Doctor Sleep is the sequel to The Shining. Now, some scenes from this classic were reworked for flashbacks, and the casting of the characters was very convincing. There was a great job done. So lots of respect, even though Stephen King hates this version, but he loves Doctor Sleep. He also loves the stupid Child's Play remake. Is he stupid? Or just has no good taste in quality horror? No, this is not overrated. No. The Conjuring. Films like that are overrated. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Doctor Sleep. The story of Danny Lloyd. No, the story of Danny Torrance. Danny Lloyd would have been awesome to see back in the role, but they got Ewan McGregor, who does well. You know, he's a good actor. He played Obi-Wan Kenobi. So when you play such an iconic character from a great franchise, you know you've done right. So, Danny, known as Dan, he went through hell, as you know, and he turned into an alcoholic, much like his father. So, yes, the power is shining. The voices in my head are the ones you hear now. So, yeah, Danny, he picks himself up. You know, after drinking a lot, one-night stands, getting into brawls, he comes clean, meets a new friend, and has a few conversations with Dick Harrowin along the way. He's told about new things, old things, things that are still there and how to lock him away. Then you got this cult. Evil. Just demented cult that do unspeakable things. So they have power and take power. And they want more. So it's up to Danny, his new best friend, and another Shiner to take care of business. The only way they can do that is battle of the minds. They shine to shut the darkness out, as the darkness tries to light up them. Now the film has some really awesome shots, done in vein of The Shining, but also has some new things done, like you go into dream mode. And like the direction is focused, the acting is pretty emotional. There's no forced jump scares like every other stupid cliche predictable horror film. If you like that kind of stuff, okay. But, you know, it had to be done how it is, because it's following up this. Sure, there's differences, but that happens in adaptations. They may change something because in the book it wasn't so good, or they didn't like it. And then the fans, and then the author doesn't like what's in the movie. Like Stephen King. Hates The Shining, did his own TV miniseries, highly praise that, and highly praises Doctor Sleep. It's good, but it's not great. Not great. It's a bit gimmicky, but it is disturbing. It does what a really good horror film does. It does scare you. Because the cult, there are people like that. And you gotta praise the cast for portraying such personalities. You hate these characters. You want them to die. And there's some awesome surprises that will leave you satisfied and you'll be like, yeah. And when the freaky stuff happens, you'll be like, ooh, this is good horror. It's a good modern horror. If Doctor Sleep was done back in the 80s, it would have felt more real, would have been more convincing. Again, like The Shining. It has that presence because it was directed by a master visionary. He pushed to get the best performances. Sure, he drove him mad, but he was insane. And we got some of that in Doctor Sleep. It's not as extreme, but just having the cast play like the former roles of the original cast. It works so well because they look the part. I don't want to say too much, but when you see these characters, you'll be like, damn, that is so good. I know who that is. I remember you. Yeah. It's like, okay, this is really cool. Now, some people didn't like the ponying of the whole Shining thing. Like, they expected it to be more like the book, because apparently the ending's completely different. But when you're making a film that's a follow-up to another, you gotta put that stuff in. So, Doctor Sleep, it is one of the better horror films out there. You will be left disturbed, and you'll be left thinking, was that really what I saw, or was there something else? But if you can sleep the night after seeing it, well, you were prescribed a great film. If you can't sleep, which is, see, I can't even stay focused now because my mind's all in shambles because, yeah, Doctor Sleep does something to you. So if you can't sleep, you were prescribed a great film. If you can, then it was just a gimmicky, generic. But it is good. Doctor Sleep is good. But that is the best in the Shining franchise.